Hey guys, Danny Johnson here, and today I'm just going to show you real quick when you're installing your clutch fork with your throwout bearing, where you're going to want to grease everything. Just make sure you're not doing so much grease that it's going to fling everywhere, get into your clutch disc, and really cause some trouble. Okay, as for grease, I like using this full synthetic automotive Moly fortified gray grease. It has a 500-degree drop point. There's a few places we're going to be applying this grease. Okay, on the pivot ball stud itself, right here, we're going to put just a dab of it around the input shaft, just on the nose. That's where your pilot bearing's already going to have it, so it doesn't need to be a lot, and some of this will eventually kind of go into the splines, but don't overdo it. Then on the clutch fork itself, and this is an old clutch fork, my new one's already on the car. When I pull the transmission, I'm going to reuse it, but you're going to want to put it right here and here on each side. Okay, so just make sure that you're getting it where that throwout bearing is going to be touching there. You're going to want to, on the back side, on the fork fingers here, on each side, you're going to want to put a bunch of it up in here where that pivot ball stud is going to be. And then if you want, right in here where that clutch cable is going to be sliding back and forth, basically anywhere metal on metal is going to take place. And of course here on the input shaft retainer sleeve, but as soon as that throwout bearing slides back and forth, it's going to be scraping it on and off. You don't want a bunch of it on your clutch getting flung around. So that's kind of just the main places where you want to grease it. Okay, a very tiny amount right on the face is okay, because it'll be touching those diaphragm fingers. That's going to wear off really fast, but I mean, just a tiny bit. You don't want it to make your clutch slip or anything, but just right there on the face, and then, you know, here where it's going to already be on the clutch fork, and then on the inside it's already greased, if not a little bit more, and what's on here, I mean, that's where this throwout bearing is going to slide anyway. Okay, throwout bearing install. Here's your clutch fork. Notice it has prongs on the back of it. Here's the throwout bearing itself, and as if you look at it, it does come to a peak right here. See how it kind of peaks out upward? So that peak is going to point down to here. So that you're going to put it in basically with the peak pointed at the bottom, and you're going to put it through here like this. So coming from the back, I'll show you what this looks like. So the peak is pointed right here. You're going to push down on each of these. Okay, so it's going to look like that, and then you're just going to slide it into place. Now it doesn't matter how far up you slide it, because as it goes forward and backward on the clutch fork, it's going to center, and you can see where this is worn. This is an old clutch fork. I have a new one, but this is out of the car right now. Now to install it on the transmission, you're going to go, these two prongs here are going to go onto the pivot ball stud. Okay, so this is going to go on like this. Make sure that it has some grease on it. Okay, and now notice how those two prongs here have to go underneath the pivot ball. Okay, now when we push up, it's going to lock it into place. Okay, and then it's going to slide. Here's another view. Make sure that those prongs are behind the pivot ball stud, and then as you push up on it, they lock behind it. Like that. Okay, so that's the clutch fork action here. And that's the pivot ball stud. So make sure that you're on that. To remove it, you just pull down. See how those prongs come out of it? And you can slide it off.
Check the video description for a full playlist of other videos that are similar to this, and if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. Thanks, guys.